Thank you, Chair, and it's a pleasure to serve under you today. I'd like to start by thanking the member for Sunderland Central. I'm sure all the constituents in Edinburgh South West who signed the petition will be grateful for the time he invested in crafting his introductory speech. I'd also, like others, pay tribute to Ellen Room. I think she's shown herself to be a fantastic campaigner, and I'm sure her family is proud of her. The situation she finds herself in, however, is absolutely shameful, and I think the member for South Devon is right to question the motives of the social media companies. Absolutely. And also ask who would oppose them doing the right thing. Hopefully we'll hear from them sooner rather than later on this issue. We have to accept, however, that the framework within which these companies are operating was set either by action or inaction within this building. So we have a duty to fix that. My children are all adults now, at least in theory, and I hope they're not listening. But when they were younger, it is, in all aspects of life, but particularly online, it is always a difficult balance to get right between respecting their privacy and also ensuring that they're safe. But we have to accept that the internet is a dangerous place. All of us are concerned about material online relating to eating disorders, self-harm and even suicide. All of us are concerned about that and have a duty to do more about it. I have to remind ourselves. The member for Leeds East, before Christmas time, secured, he's not in his place today, had an adjournment debate on the role of internet service providers in blocking the most harmful of content, which had been linked to deaths of vulnerable young people. I went along to a adjournment debate that night just to learn more about the subject, but I was utterly ashamed and frustrated at what's happening, how we have companies that seem to be looking for reasons not to do the right thing, rather than find a way to support vulnerable people right across our country. So I really do hope, just winding up, I really do hope that the Minister can support as much as possible what Ellen Room and her campaign is asking for. But I think all of us, including the Minister, I think we have to go beyond that. It's not just about the law, it's also about creating a culture online for our young people, where service providers and social media companies feel that they have a social responsibility to support the most vulnerable people in our society and do all they can to support them. Yeah. Thank you, Chair.